And I turned around and he was just like, oh, I'm just jumping in. And I was like, mate, your dick is so close to me. Like, you should be paying for this. Like, what the fuck are you doing? So guys, I've decided to start this video in a little bit of a different place because I feel like we always start in the same place, even though it's very good lighting, so I do enjoy it. But hey, we're shaking it up today, starting it off in the gym. I know. We're actually waiting for the hamstring machine right now. It is hot here. It's so fucking hot. Like, I think it's now mid-40s, and even though Binos has really, really good aircon and fans everywhere, it's just too big to actually properly cool down. So the hair has gone up. Sorry, not sorry. I did look cute. The fit was giving today, but the hair is now gone into a bun. We're trying to get shit done. We are on a glute session today. I wanted it to fall on a quad session because I have some insane new additions to my quad day. But just so happens that my legs are not recovered. The leg days are that insane that it's not recovered. And we're doing a glute session today, but we do have a few added in glute exercises, which I'm excited to show you. I'm still ironing out and figuring new exercises, putting things in, pulling them out, and trying to basically create the best program for me going into my off season. And during this phase where I'm kind of cutting back and I'm not on assistance, but I'm also not in my rebound phase just yet. We're in a kind of tidy up period after going to New York and enjoying ourselves, that I'm able to really try different exercises and see what I really, really feel. So it's kind of like a fun trial period, as like, if you want to call it that, but obviously we're also working extremely hard. So we're just waiting for the hamstring machine now. We've got some extra additions today. We're going to do some hyperextension. We're going to go back onto my good old glute focused squats with the bands around the waist. And yeah, it's going to be a good session. I'm going to sweat loads, so I'm going to get Caden to make sure he gets some nice close-up shots of all the sweat running off me, and that is our cue because the guy's just come off it. I'm going to grab it before someone gets it. I was doing split squats, which I will show you my next leg day, and they're just absolutely brutalized. Like, the actual split squat itself was an incredible setup, but I think just the stretch of the split squat, because I'm standing on a box now to do it, they're not recovered. I knew I'd fucked up when I was walking out the gym, and I was like, I don't think DOMs should kick in this quickly, and they had. So oh, not looking forward to leg day tomorrow. I obviously like being like super open and honest with you guys, and you guys actually really appreciated one of my recent videos where I talked about like PED usage and stuff. And I think this is really not a cool thing to talk about, but like something to point out for me. I always like to highlight side effects and potential risks, as well as like the good things that come with PED usage. Obviously, I speak about it a lot. I'm very open with it, and I like to be as transparent as possible. Some people think I am promoting it, but there's a fine line between talking about it and promoting it, and I like to show you the good and the bad sides. So for me and the cycle I was on, recently I came off. So I actually came off everything, including the fat burners. T3 and T4 and Clan were tapered off slowly, but now they are pretty much out of my system. I'm still on a little bit of T3 and still on a little bit of T4 because you can't just drop those things. You have to decrease them steadily. But as far as like the PEDs go and the initial fat burners, they're all out of my system now. So the one thing that actually I experienced this time around, which I actually said in a previous video that I thought was the tan, was actually not. It was to do with the hormone imbalances in my body. So about a week post show, my entire chest and all my shoulders, and you can probably still see it a little bit now, was covered in like small spots. And I thought originally it was from the tan and like exfoliating and like trying to get it off, but now after speaking to a few people and doing a bit more research, it's to do with the hormonal imbalances that come with coming off all of those PEDs. And I say all of those, okay guys, I was not on that much, but I was on a significantly big enough amount to make that much of a change to my physique to begin with, so that when I come off it, it's also going to have big effects on, you know, your body. So for me, that is probably the biggest thing that I saw this whole prep impact me. Yes, it was temporary. Of course, you do get long-lasting side effects, which are irreversible. But for me, I'd say that is probably the biggest side effect that I saw of this whole prep. It's probably taken the best part of 10 days for them to actually go down. I still have a few left on my body, and it is obviously a temporary thing. But yeah, it's just worth noting, like, that to me was something that I hadn't actually thought of before, and in times before when I had competed and ran a cycle, I want to say, for a bit longer. Obviously, everybody is different. Like, some people can get very, very bad acne responses from PED usage as soon as they go on them. However, I think mine was to do with the fact that when I go into a prep, I do have a longer cycle, and we do use a little bit more than what I would usually do when we run a normal cycle, for example, which would be 6 to 8 weeks on a much lower dosage, only maybe using one compound. So yeah, worth noting, just a little bit of a, you know, food for thought side note. I'm obviously going to tell you guys all of these things as and when, you know, I go through them. But yeah, I just want to say apologies to the fake tan company, because they were extremely good on the day and they did not give me any spots. We got to stack this today, so we'll do just 3 reps on 100, and then we've got to stack it for, I think I did 8 reps last time, so I think we need to do 8 reps on 9 reps. The thing with this machine is I find myself pushing really quite hard into this pad, which then like engages I want to say like my chest kind of, and I end up cramping. So yeah, it's definitely cheating a little bit, because I feel like if you were to do this exercise with your hands by the side of you, you wouldn't be able to go as heavy. And I know that for a fact, because I used to, when I got my boobs redone about 7 months ago, the way I trained hamstrings was with my hands down by the side, because by pushing this, you could actually feel it like in your chest. So I know for a fact it's harder, but yeah, we're trying to go for the easy way around. I'm definitely not getting full stack with my hands by my side, so we're gonna cheat. I've been like a little cinema fiend recently. I fucking love going to the cinema. I love it. I get one of my little they're like jawbreaker lollies. They're so good, because they actually take you the best part of like an hour to get through them, and they taste really good. So I like waddle into the cinema with my little jawbreaker lolly, which has like 90 calories in, and I've just been absolutely loving all of the movies. And then I think this month there's like some really good Marvel movies coming out. We've got the Fantastic Four, we've got the new Superman, There's also the F1 one that I want to see. That's really good as well. So yeah, lots of good movies. But yeah, I went to see How to Train Your Dragon. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I rated it an 8 out of 10. Ow. I just did 7.5, but I didn't check to see whether or not someone had added a £5 on it, which I had. So technically, I just did more than what I was meant to. So we did, what's 109 plus 5? 114? So we just did 114 for 7.5 reps. That's not bad going. I thought I felt stronger today as well, so I was like a bit surprised by that. Okay, 86 for, well, it won't be 86, it'll be 86 plus 5 for 10 reps. And then 64 for 10. Hamstrings are so fucking boring, I actually hate them. I hate training hamstrings. They look cool though, so let's pray that we'll get some. My Shein order has arrived, and it's a massive Shein order, but the thing I'm most excited about is my 7 new Labubu outfits, which are in my Shein order. I've now created a Labubu wall, and the reason why I haven't shown anyone the wall is because I have like 5 Labubus that don't have any clothes on, and it wouldn't be right to show you them without their clothes on unless you're going to pay for it. So their clothes arrived today, and once that they've all been dressed, I'm going to put a video of them on my Instagram. You guys think it's a trend, and it is a trend, but I am literally like that one person where if someone says to me I can have an ugly doll and dress it up for life, I am that person. So when this trend dies, I will still be that person with 9 Labubus on my bag, having the time of my life. I promise you. They are not gonna live and die quickly with me. They're gonna be on my bag at the age of 40. I promise you. Okay. What else? T-Rex arms. I've got to do 6.5 plates on here today. Ugh. that's going to be hard today. Was it 6.5? I think it was. Yeah, 6.5 plates. We're going to go for 6.5. Nice. 3 sets of this. So don't tear something in the process. That's fucking heavy. Oh. The point of me having a logbook is so I actually can recall what I did last week, and somehow I got it wrong by a plate. So that's brilliant. Right. I'm gonna take one off before I tear something and do 6 plates now. We're just full of surprises today. I feel like I'm getting more wrong with a logbook than I would without. It's good, but because I'm almost thrusting to a point where I'm above me, I'm taking quite a lot of the pressure in my hands and my shoulders. So we'll see as it gets heavier if that's going to impact me actually being able to thrust more weight. Get this for personal space. So about a week ago, this is probably the one downside about this gym. There are so many different types of people, and with those some types of people, I guess I just don't understand what spatial awareness is. So I was literally in this Smith machine, and I was actually using the bench. So the bench was probably where the actual bar is right now, and I was doing hip thrusts. You can imagine when you do a hip thrust, you're lying down, and this guy just comes up and starts hanging with his legs open. You can imagine where my head is, right? Like, you can imagine where my head is. My head is like here, and I go back to do the hip thrust, and his fucking crotch is just in my face. And I look up at him on my back, and he looks down at me, and I continue my set, 'cause I'm just like, nah, I can't. And I turn around, and he was just like, oh, I'm just jumping in. And I was like, mate, you're dick is so close to me, like, you should be paying for this. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And he continued to do like 3 more sets, and I was just absolutely gobsmacked. I was just like, well, there's no point in bringing it up, because this guy obviously thinks it's perfectly fine. Like, he's obviously not trying to overstep. He obviously thinks this is a, you know, a decent space between my head and his crotch. But yeah, I was just, that's just reminded me of this whole setup. And I remember sending, wait, let me see if I've actually even got the photo. It's so funny. I sent a diagram to my friend being like, what the fuck have I just... And she, like, bear in mind, I didn't take a photo of the guy because that would have been offensive. So I drew a stick man as to where this guy was. Here we go. I was like, mate, you will not believe where this guy was just hanging. You couldn't fucking write it, I swear. But yeah, oh well, I got a good laugh, and I guess he might have got something out of it, who knows. Nice. Put on 4 plates for 8 reps, and then we might put it up. Yeah, we definitely need to put it up, but we'll do 4 plates first. We'll go up. Definitely gonna break something getting out of this one day. 2 working sets on this, and then we're gonna... Oh, they fucking moved it. Where's our squat machine gone? Oh my god, that's gonna annoy me so much if they've got rid of the squat machine. We got 10 reps, boys. Ah, fuck my glutes. I've been looking at like little snacks that you can kind of make that are like healthier for you. Because like, this is a new way of life now, guys. I have to keep on reminding myself that I'm not going back to being a fat fuck. Like, I do actually have to do a proper off season. So I've been like scrolling through Instagram of like loads of different like recipes and stuff that you can kind of do, which like healthier versions. And there's just one that really caught my attention. It was a rice cake with a layer of like peanut butter or almond butter, some bananas, and then melt some dark chocolate and like cover both sides in dark chocolate. Now, sounds pretty fucking calorific to me, but I feel like as a snack that would be a lot better for you than like having a chocolate bar or something. So I'm gonna give it a go and let you guys know how it tastes. There's also like another one which is like, I don't know whether I believe it or not, right? You know, it's like three ingredient like recipes for like donuts, and it's like cottage cheese, almond flour, and then like blueberries, and apparently you can make some kind of like donut with it. Oh, and some cocoa powder. And I'm reading the comments, and like some people are like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." Other people are like, "This is fucking shit. It doesn't fucking work." So I don't know. I might buy it and dabble. Next series is gonna be, come cook with me. It won't be. I'm fucking awful. I literally burn water. I'm that bad at cooking. That's it. Nice to meet you. How are you? You good? Is it your first time here? Is it first time in Dubai?
We are from Russia.
Vacation? Holiday? Do you like the gym?
Yes.
Yeah, good gym.
Yes.
What was your name? Nice to meet you. What was your name?
Anton.
Nice to meet you. Easier. Anton? Tasha. Okay, nice to meet you. Oh, we'll have a good session.
Photo for me.
Of course, yes, of course. You're gonna out-angle me. That's better. We just cut out about 25 minutes of us trying to, well, I didn't actually move any equipment. Kay didn't move the equipment. The whole gym is changing around. This probably isn't even going to be here next week, but for now, this machine is now here. Luckily, it's not facing a wall, so we do actually have something to hook it onto. We're just annoying absolutely everyone because they can't use it as a walkway. So this is the same setup as before. I didn't add it into my last glute session because I was fucked, to be quite honest. I was so tired. But we're adding it in today. Hopefully going to get up to about 3 or 4 plates. This is a lot harder. The resistance on it is much more than I've done before. But it's either too hard or not hard enough. So of course we're going to try and opt for the one that is going to be harder. So we're going to do 2 plates, see how it feels, and then just move up to maybe 3, maybe 4. We'll see. We'll see. was harder than I anticipated. Whew. Oh. I'm actually scared to know how much stronger I'm gonna get in my off season. Like, this is literally me at my weakest. I'm gonna need all the fucking bits I'm not, but I'm very excited. I'm really, really excited for this off season. I keep on saying that. You guys are probably, I should have like a I'm really excited counter about how many times I said I'm excited about this off season, but before you know it, off season will be done and we'll be back in prep. But we do have a long off season, it's gonna be very exciting. See, said it again, very excited. Okay, so I was going to train calves, and up until today, I've actually been pretty good at training them, but over in that corner, they've just happened to decide that the calf machine is going to be their work spot station, and I don't fancy like doing any other calf machine. In all honesty, I don't really connect with the other ones, so I don't need an excuse to not train calves. We're just going to miss them today. You know what, I actually had, out of my lineup, I'd actually say I had the biggest calves on stage, so they're not that bad, but we are on mission wham calves for next year, so we will definitely be training them pretty much every session, if not every other session. But that is today's session done and dusted. I think it was pretty fucking productive. I am sweltering, it is boiling here. It's only gonna get hotter. We literally got all of July, all of August, and all of September for it to get hotter and hotter and hotter. So the only good thing about that is that everyone fucks off. So the gym should be nice and quiet, at least, is the only bonus. But again, guys, thanks for sticking around. Thank you for watching yet another off-season episode in this series. And I will be back really shortly with, and you guessed it, another lower body day.